everybody, it's 26th of February and another episode of my live coding office development. I'm a bit late, but that's due to some heavy traffic coming from work, so I didn't make it at 8 o'clock, but let's immediately start with my 5th SDN cast live coding office development with Maarten van Stam. Okay, another episode of my live coding, and I'm totally unprepared today, so let's see what's going to happen. At this time I'm updating my Visual Studio, and I'm not sure that was a good plan. Lower the music a little bit. Change to my other display. What's the social? Let's see what's going on over here. It finally finished. Took a long time just to get the GitHub extension for Visual Studio up and running. Let's see if it's actually complete now with updates. What I want to do today is maybe two things. It's looking at the what's it called, playground for office development. It's not called playground. Let me check what it's called. See, it's called a script lab. I want to look at the script lab. Let's Google that. Nice news from all over the world, but we're not interested today. Script, come on. Script lab. I wonder if it's still active, because I've been looking at it a long time ago. Googled my I even find my entry in my blog. No, that's live coding. See if I can find the script lab. Yeah, coding in script lab. Let's see, where's the link? Office script lab. It's GitHub. change 6 days ago. By my friend Michael Slatkovsky. Mikael Slatkovsky. Always have trouble pronouncing his name. I'm not signed in. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's the README saying. Experiment with the Office JavaScript API without ever leaving Excel, Word or PowerPoint. Get ScriptLab for free from the Office Store. Note: ScriptLab has been rewritten from the ground up in 2018, so this is last year, on a brand new technology stack including React and Fabric React. For the older version of ScriptLab, see below. That's the older version. What is ScriptLab? Wouldn't it be crazy if you could launch Excel, click a small code window and instantly start writing and executing JavaScript? ScriptLab is a tool for everyone, for anyone who wants to learn about writing Office add-ins for Excel, Word and PowerPoint. Well, that's us. You can install ScriptLab right now for free from the Office Store. It works with Excel, Word, PowerPoint project. This is how it looks like. Well, let's just install it and see where we end up. Get it now. This is interesting. This one isn't said it's updated 2018. No, 2017. So I wonder if this is the updated version. Probably is updating itself. Get it now. Yeah, that's me. I thought they said continue. So what's going on? Nothing. That's a great start. Let's close a few things. Come on. Not working today. What's this? That's how we do it. Let's first change the browser. No, it's not available yet. Google Chrome. Yeah, of course, Edge is better. But apparently Chrome works better. Thank you for downloading. There is. screens are still working because I'm working on a VDI. I need to do something with my lights because I was looking at the Elgato lights. Because at this time I have some weird lamps on the sides. There's Chrome, and now let's switch this to default. Pin this to taskbar. Default browser. Still a clean install. Switch anyway. Yes, I want to switch anyway for now. Because apparently the script lab is not working from Edge. Office script lab. It's also set aka.ms/scriptlab. Let's see if that gives the same landing page. Hours ago. If you have suggestions for a feature, please feel free to file it under issues as well. Well, if it's a new feature, there's no issue, is it? As well, and we will tag it appropriately. The more detail, the better. We gladly accept pull requests. See more at contributing.md. Well, first let us install this. Get it installed. Project has begun. This is a 1-minute teaser video. Let's start this. As you can see, you can get a side pane with all the options to try some code. PowerPoint, Word and Excel. No, not autoplay. Come on, go away. aka.ms/scriptlab. don't store it. This is where we left off a few minutes ago. This looks different. Which one will we select? Excel, Word, or PowerPoint? Add-in works in Excel 2013 or later, Excel 2016 for Mac, so it's also supported on Mac, Excel 2016 or later, Excel Online, PowerPoint, 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 Word, 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 Word. If you don't have the above, try Office Online. Everybody has Office Online, but let's start with something in Word for today. Always on open Word, yes. Wow, it's giving us a nice landing page. Launch the add-in. After you install add-in, you can launch it by choosing the add-in button on the Script Lab tab. Script Lab tab, there's no Script Lab tab. Oh, I need to say, trust this add-in. Well, do we trust add-ins from Microsoft? Well, let's see the details. Yeah, that's the same thing. Well, okay, let's just trust it. Now we have a Script Lab in. Script Lab tab. Script Lab tab. Got it. Code, run and share your add-in snippets directly from Office. There you go. Need more help? Return to your internet browser or copy this link to your browser. Okay. Where is this file located? Interesting. We have a code button, a run button, tutorial button, help button, reference documents, and ask the community. My guess is that this will go to Stack Overflow. Let's see what it's doing. Ask the community. Nothing. There's no community. Something happening here below. Script Lab is working on your Ask the Community reference docs. So they are working on my reference docs. There are no reference docs. Help. Script Lab is working on your help tutorial. My guess is that none of these things are working. Maybe it's because it's read-only. This document is read-only. Oh, that actually works. My snippets. You can add your own snippets. Snippets you create get erased if you clear browser cache. Ouch. To save snippets permanently, export them as gists from the share menu. I need to log in on GitHub for the gists. That's interesting. You can find your own gist online. Basic API call, TypeScript. This probably is not working because I have a read-only document in here. Make this bigger. Let's run this. Let's get this to fail. This sample executes a code snippet that prints the selected text to the console. Make sure to enter and select the text before clicking print selection. Yeah, so you need to select a piece of text in the document, print selection. The selected text was install the add-in. You can launch it by choosing, that's this highlighted piece. Let's see what it did, how it's done. Let's see. Get selection. It did change the color. If I run it again. Print selection. You see it? Now it changed the color of the font to red and added it to the output. Going back, see what's going on side by side. What you see is try catch. Everything is in a try catch. Function run starts the word run async. Picks up the selection, current selection, get selection, puts it in a range, and then changing the font and the font color on the range. And then load the text property from range, I think. Can you make this bigger? Wow. Just control scroll with your mouse, made it bigger. Then the context is synced. Oh yeah, it even has some intelligence. Do you see? Wow. How cool is this? Word run executes a batch script that performs actions on the word object model using a new request context. When the promise is resolved, any tracked objects that were automatically allocated during the execution will be released. And you can add a params batch, a function that takes in request context, blah blah blah. Anyway, it picks up the range from the document, makes it red. Let's try this and change this to blue. And then load it again. And what it's doing next is output the text to the console. Let's run this. Let's make sure we select the previous part. Run. Print selection. Now it's blue. And actually took the output. Let's see what's happening if we do this side by side. So instead of run in this pane, we do run side by side. Run side by side with editor. To run the snippet side by side with the editor, choose run in the ribbon. Okay. Running side by side offers both quicker refresh and added advantage of keeping your position and the undo history in the editor. Got it. So you need to do this one. Wow. You get a second pane. It's actually a lot nicer. Is that the reload? Print selection. Same thing. Range text. So what happens if you say load font? Will that work? Font? No. Text. Oh, I need to find out how this works. That's actually a book by Mikhail Slatkovsky. Let's change this to orange. See that it's updating. Purple. Now it changes. See, it changed to purple. Orange. Orange. So it's updating the other pane. Actively, it's some sort of a connected thing. Last update, you see when it's last updated. White. Last update a few seconds ago. Yeah, now my text is gone. Black. Let's get back to the samples. Performs a basic Word API call. Let's close this. This is the same. What's the difference between this one and the other one? This is JavaScript. Samples. TypeScript. I'm not sure there was much difference between this. So I copy code. Oh, code. Typing skills today. New file. Change this to JavaScript. Compare it with this one. This one is async with the await. This one is working with the context sync. This sample executes a code snippet that prints the selected text. Yeah, the print selection is the button. Print my selection. Change to print my selection. CSS. Margin top 20 pixels. 100. I'm not sure where this is. Don't know. Load libraries. Apps for Office, Microsoft.com, lib, Office.js. Let's see. Copy. Version 16.011328 10,000. Yeah. Overview ES6 promise. Copyright. Interesting. It's not available. Provided as is. Back to the samples. Content control basics. Create a list. Let's create a list. Create a new file over here. So this one is a little bit more complicated. Let's run this. Setup. Add some text. Yes. Oops. Insert a list. Wow. New list item at the end. 4th level. So what did it do? Let me check. 2 functions. Setup. This one was the first one. Setup. Clears the body completely. Can we just comment this? You can even format the document. I did was clear the document. Come on. File, new file. Let's copy all of this. So we started with clearing the body of the document. Context, that's from this one. Clear the body, and now you can add some paragraphs in here. Context, document, body, insert paragraph, and then let's put some lorem in there. Oh. Copy. Interesting is the second parameter. So you put the text at the start location before, after, end, replace. Let's run this. As you see now, clear the body, then insert some paragraph. Now what I want to do, put a second one in, copy. Let's see, context. See how nice this IntelliSense. Document, body, insert paragraph, autocomplete. Then it wants some text. This is a great live coding session by @IAFVSTAM. That's me. But instead of putting it to this start, if I add it to the start, will it put it on top? Start. And because it's JavaScript, it needs to be case sensitive. And your option is to put it at the start, before, after, add some text. You see it's going top down. First the lorem, because he put it start, and this one start, you get first this one, this one, this one. Because if I do it again, this one, this one, first lorem, then it puts the other one on top, and the last one on top. So now change this to end. See, now it changed the order. Put the list in here. Wow, that's crap. This was not so what we expected to do. Add text, change it back. Now we are doing this. Wow. Coding without a G. Coding. So let's look at the list part. Start to run again. Let paragraphs, picking up all the paragraphs. No properties to load. Then sync. So what it does, get all the list of paragraphs. Then indicates a new list to be started in the second paragraph. Is lorem, or you can do is a rand. Let me see. Going over this again. Can I put a breakpoint in here? No. You actually can, I think, but go to definition. Peak definition. Go to symbol. This is interesting. For instance, if I have, let's see if insert paragraph. Wow. It's a little small Visual Studio code editor. Cool. It even shows you where your cursor is. Setup, go to definition. That's not correct, I think, because definition, yeah, actually change the selection to the function. Try catch. This one. Go to definition. See, this moving to the try catch function. And if an error occurs, then it outputs the error to the console. Because let's see if something, if we clear the document first. Clear the document. And then insert a list. Now you see. Can you make this a little bit bigger? No. what it did was it put the error in the UI. Most likely because there is no paragraph in this one. Let me see. Is lorem? Now, insert list. It will be somewhere over here. Yes. Go into the start new list. Peak definition, no definition, because this is the function on the Office JavaScript. List load, no properties needed. Then syncing to the context. So if you remove this, part, you're just going to load the paragraphs and do nothing with it. Keep this for reference. Let's clear this again. Is random. Run the insert list again. Now the only thing that we did was reading the paragraphs and did do nothing with it. So next to item to do is start the first list item. Starting a new list, start new list, loading it without properties and syncing it to the context. Yeah. What it actually did was create a paragraph. Let's do this again. Picked up the second paragraph. What happens if you do make this 2? Yes, apparently 0 based. 0. Yes, so that's different than you know from Visual Basic for Applications, VBA, because VBA often is not 0 based but 1 based. Clear this again. Is lorem. First item. Then this was the first item. To add new items to the list, use start and insert blah blah. List, insert paragraph, copy. So what this is doing, it's taking the first, actually the second paragraph, it's this one, putting it into a list. Then insert a new list item on top of the list by adding start. Let's see. Clear the selection. Insert list. Yeah, this was the text already available. Let's undo this. Undo. Can we undo? No way. There's no undo available. Okay. It's random. So make this the which one? So we select the third one, 0, 1 second. So it will transform the themes one into a list item and put the new list item on top. Yeah, themes is turned into a list item and the new item is added on top. Now let's change this back again. And now we do it the other way around. And now the themes is list item and then the new one is added at the end of the list. Yes! How easy peasy this is going to be. Then the last section, no, not the last. Let paragraph list insert paragraph a new. So it will pick up a new paragraph to the end. Puts it at level 4. Let's change this back to start again. Random. So again, the themes part is added as first list item. In this case, I add a new list item on top. Then I'm going to insert a new list item at the end of the list. Let's change this to this one. So I don't want to create a level yet. So this one will be at the end. Yeah, it says 4th level, but I didn't change the level yet. Now I can undo. No, can't. So random. Now what we then going to do is change the level of the list to level 4. Yes, now this one is level 4. How cool is this? And then put another one. Add a paragraph outside the list. Clear is random. insert list. There's a new, we started with themes. That's this one. Add a new one on top. Add a new one on top. Insert paragraph to the start. Then add a new one to the end. And change it to level 4. And last but not least, insert a paragraph after the list item. Let's change this to before. Actually, I should use this one again, but it's not available anymore. Let's see if I can. I'm wondering if I can do something like context document body. There's no random. They did not put a random in there. Google. Office.js random. I guess it's not in there. No. Nope. So let's do it like this then. Random. What did we change? We changed adding the new paragraph before the list. Insert. See? New paragraph goes after, not part of the list. And it's not after. I should change the text. Random goes before. Insert. Ta-da! There you have it. Okay, well, this was Word. Let's see if we can also do the same thing with Excel. Probably need to go back then to... Don't save this. Wow. And get it now. Continue. Open in Excel. Open Excel. And my guess is that the Excel version is a little bit more mature because they started it with Excel. It's already trusted because I trusted it in the Word environment. You see some different items over here. This one is added on to the Excel part. Let's see what Ask the Community does. And still nothing. No tutorial. Function. Custom functions. Currently, ScriptLab only supports custom functions preview on the Windows desktop on the latest Insider builds and Office Online. Okay, but I'm not on the Insiders list, in the Insiders build. Well, you may want to look at this at a later time, because I need some, probably the Insider build. So let's leave it for now, because we're already an hour in. Close this one and see if we can code. Use a new file, ScriptLab, code. Basic API call. How basic can we be? Yes, something similar like the Word demo, except now it's the range address is displayed. I select D6, so side by side run. Highlight selected range. Highlighted my range, and it put in the console range address was sheets 1, D6. So make this purple. Now it's purple. Fabulous. Yes. Console log. This some live coding session by, and that's me. Optional params none. Ta-da! Output your own console information. Let's quickly do another one. Access details. Access formatting. Create charts. Let's do create some charts. This is a lot of information over here. Let's kill this one. And should be back to normal. No fill. Create a table. Create a table. There's a nice table. Create a column cluster chart. Wow. Line chart. XY scatter chart. Area chart. So where did it put it? Oh, there. There's the area chart. Radar chart. Pie chart. 3D chart. How cool is this? cylinder, 100% chart. So each of these functions are, let's see, for instance, this one, quarterly sales chart. That's the one, 3D. This one, I think. Yeah. Oh, now it's all gone. Delete. Delete. Create a table and create a cylinder chart. Apparently it's a fixed location. Let's see how this is done. First, create a table. Create a table. Where's the create table? Area radar by 3D cylinder bar 100. Here's the setup. My guess is that create table, create table, create table. This one is the setup. Setup, going to definition. This is cool. It's so helpful to quickly develop your snippets. What it's doing is force create sheet, so it creates a sample sheet. Change this to Maarten. Create table. There it is. What? And then I should also change this one, because otherwise it will put it into the sample sheet. Delete. Delete. Now it's forcing to create a sheet on the workbook, and the sheet is called Maarten. That's me. Create an expenses table on A1 E1. What's it through? Has headers, yes, so it also creates headers. The table name, sales table, product, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and then insert some rows. As you notice, it's doing it all in one push. Then Office context requirements is set supported. What it's doing is checking if you are using the specific Excel API, and this one is needed 1.2. So let's find out what is supported. Min version 1.4 apparently. Create the table, so now creates a new sheet, Maarten, with the items on it. So let's quickly look at the is supported function. Copy. Google is supported. Office JS. Specify Office host and API requirements. Checking the version, apparently. Use runtime checks in your JavaScript code. If Office context requirements is supported, set supported, and then the set name and the version number. And let's see, version number. Specify the latest JavaScript API for Office library. Let's see if we can find out what the latest version is. That's the same one, I think. Office API. Come on. Support for context, reference. Let's see what's the latest version in here. Excel API is set supported. Copy. Google. As you can see, it's already 1.7 on this page. The question is, where can we find the versions available? Update the version of the latest year. Let's see. 1.1. No. That's not what I want to know. I want to know what's the latest version. Advanced programming concepts. See, you're already on the advanced options here, even though we are just starting to look at it. Office contact requirement is set supported 1.3.3. See Excel JavaScript API requirement sets. Maybe it's over here. Oh, there it is. As you can see. But this time we're looking at Excel file options. No, not options. File account. This time about Excel we are. How can we see what version does this? What version of Office am I using? Yes, Microsoft Office 365. That's what I also use, I think. Office 365 Pro Plus. But that's not what I wanted to know. I wanted to know what the API is supported. First number of the update channel. Update channel, let's see. Well, let's get back to that and see. Change license, manage account. No. Oh, it's in here. Learn more about Excel support, blah blah. Version 1902, build 11328. let's see. This one. Escape. So this is 1902, so I'm ahead of the monthly. Interesting, because I'm ahead of the monthly. I am in the monthly channel targeted, and that's even ahead of the of the official version. There's no 1902 in here. 1902. Yeah, it's 1902. Where did it find 1902? Yes. So 1901 is supported until 1902 is released, and I'm a bit ahead of 1901. So I'm in a more new version than the other ones. Let's quickly go over the what did we want to do? The cylinder chart. Cylinder chart. Cylinder chart. Create cylinder chart. Go to definition. And I want this to go into Maarten. Picks up the sales table that we just created. Then add a chart. At position 022, let's make that A9. OPQRST is 5, so that's about F. 22, 36, 14, 14 and 9 is 23. Let's see how this works out. Right now, maybe messed it completely up. Wow, it actually worked. Yes. How cool is this? Yeah, you can select items in the chart and they are connected to the table. Very nice. Very nice. Well, okay, let's leave it for now. What we did today was show you some first views of the what's it called, the script lab from Microsoft, to build some code snippets and play around with the with your Office environment. A lot of Office clients are supported. The Windows clients, Mac clients, Office Online is supported. As you've seen, it's fairly easy to interact with the Word document or the Excel sheet. And well, next time we'll dive in a little bit more, and maybe you can think of some things to do, or look at some more examples to learn how to interact with the Office objects, and do some more advanced stuff. For now, I would like to thank you for attending, and if you're watching the show later on, this is recorded at the SDN cast channel at YouTube, youtube.com/SDNcast. You can pick up the specific Office development channel. If you're interested in mostly Dutch weekly webcasts, on Thursday 8 o'clock we usually do our weekly SDN cast talking about software development, And at Wednesday, my buddy Fanny Reinders is doing some .NET Core live coding. If he's available. That might be tomorrow, and let's see if he's around. If I don't see you anymore on the next show, let me think. Yes, Friday. This Friday, I will go to India, so I won't be around next Thursday. Next Tuesday. I also won't be around for next Thursday. Upcoming Thursday, I am still here. So next week I won't be around, so we will skip an episode on the office development, and I will be back live streaming, live coding. Let me check my calendar quickly. On March the 12th. Yeah, March 12th. Tuesday for our next office development session. That's the week just before the MVP summit. So the week after that I won't be around either. So it's really busy time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.